streams right here on YouTube and on Facebook Live. We're also on KUM TV8, so half a day from Guam, everybody. Now, joining me now is the loan servicing representative for the Guam Economic Development Authority, the one and only Pinki Lujan. Half a day, princess.
Hi, how are you, Jason?
And Pinki is here. We are talking about the Programan Pinilan Famaguan Guahan program.
Very good.
Thank you. I didn't have to practice that. I actually nailed it on the first try.
Wow.
But even more important than the pronunciation or what it means is the opportunities it provides to our people who really need it. And
Yes.
this certainly is a very critical part of our community. So please break down exactly how long the program has been around, and now it's 6 programs deep.
Yes. So Programa Ni Pinilan is a program for children, but it's an umbrella program. So it involves...
Programa Ni Pinilan Famaguan Guahan.
Yes,
Ah.
yes. I just, short.
Oh, okay.
I made it short. So since you did such a remarkable
Yeah,
job.
we don't need an acronym for that one because
Yes.
it rolls off the tongue so beautifully.
Yes.
Yeah.
So everyone is familiar with the block grant program. This has been existing for over several years, and it affords families of low income free daycare services, right? Funding to help pay for daycare services. This program is different because we've tripled the income threshold. So what that means is we now mirror Hawaii's income threshold, and now it's not targeting only low income, but you and I, if we have kids, well, I mean, I'm a grandma, so I don't have kids anymore that are that age. But 0 to 13 years of age, you apply online and you could get your daycare services completely covered up to $675 per month per child for the entire year.
I appreciate, Pinki, how you brought that up because there are many grandparents on the island, and I mean, this is a generation tradition almost, where grandma and grandpa, nana and tata would take care of like the little ones. So
Yes.
there's relief for families in that situation as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you, as normal, by the way, because you asked how long has this program been on board, we launched the new program in April of this year under the governor's office. And so you would apply online as usual, and then there's a 24-hour turnaround once all your supporting documents are submitted. That's it.
24 hours.
That's what public health is committing to.
Fast turnaround time. So investguam.com is the website you need to go to.
Well, that's the thing. It's guamchildcare.com to apply for the block grant vouchers. Investguam.com, not to confuse you, but that is for the grant program.
Gotcha, okay.
And for the certification program. So like I said, there's 6 programs. So the first program are for your parents that are interested in getting the vouchers so you can use it at your favorite daycare facility. That's the first program. The second program is now we're trying to bring the daycare facilities to your job, to your work. So let's just use KUAM. Let's say you have a nice little space to watch the kids of your employees. So same thing though, your employees would still have to apply at guamchildcare.com, qualify for that income threshold, which has been tripled now to mirror Hawaii's. And then instead of saying you want to send your child to ABC daycare, you can send them to the KUAM job site daycare facility.
So you could almost have like an in-house nanny here that would watch some of the KUAM kids.
Yes.
That is remarkable.
And we have a program out of the 6 programs. We will send your nanny of choice to GCC to get the certification. So now they're undergoing a typical program that a daycare provider professional would undergo.
Right.
And it's a nice launching pad because if someone, the nanny, the so-called nanny for KUAM.
The au pair, the nanny.
Yes. The nanny decides.
Let's call it Auntie Pinki for example. Right?
So Auntie Pinki really enjoys this apprenticeship, or not apprenticeship, but this certification program. It's a launching pad. You're actually earning 7 college credits just by attending this month-and-a-half program. But it gets better. After you graduate, our first cohort has been launched already. The graduation is the 17th of this month. And then the following week, we launch another cohort. So, because our goal is to train at least 200 new daycare professionals into the industry to help support all of this funding and all of these new opportunities.
And if I may use another hypothetical, Pinki, someone like myself who doesn't have any kids at the moment, but if I should have kids like in the short term, and I am in need of daycare services, the fact that we're going to have so many certified, qualified daycare professionals because now I have somebody I know I can vet their experience in terms of, like, you know, first aid, health and nutrition,
Exactly. Hit it right on the nose.
child development and everything like that.
Yes.
These are people who've been properly trained and they have all the skills that I need.
And after that one and a half
I still like Auntie Pinki, you know, to take care of my kids. But,
so Auntie Pinki will come to KUAM, and this program pays Auntie Pinki the following 2 months' salary. So I get paid by the program. KUAM won't have to worry about paying me until month 4. Yeah.
And the whole childcare, you know, the industry, the childcare providers, and, you know, people that are in need of childcare, that whole segment of the population, which is significant, I know was a big issue. It was a big, I don't want to say sorts of contention, but it was a big area of concern during the pandemic, because people were like, you know, I can't go back to work right now because I need someone to watch my kids, but there's, you know, there's nobody available.
And that's exactly why the governor's office expanded these programs, because that's the main goal, is to get these young caregivers back to work. If you work at a hotel and you have the swing shift, that's why we're also trying to bring daycare facilities at the job site. Imagine working at a hotel and someone calls in sick and they need to pull a double shift. Now you've got that win-win situation because the daycare is already situated within the job site. So going back to Auntie Pinki, though.
Yes.
Program 6.
Everything always comes back to Auntie Pinki.
Program 6 is actually called relative care. Now, let's say grandma watches your kids right now, today. This block grant, the vouchers, can go to grandma and pay grandma to take care of the kids, up to 6 children. They don't have to be blood related either. They could be the neighbor's kids, foster children. Up to 6 kids.
You know, I talked about this with Jane Flores, like our good friend, last week, and because we said, you know, for retirees, it might be like an Auntie Pinki, maybe somebody who's just, like, you know, stopped working full time, and now they can actually use this. This is their side hustle. And
statistics show most of our children today in our community are being watched by grandma or a retired uncle or aunt.
Exactly.
So that's actually the bulk of what's preventing these, again, younger caregivers from going back to work.
Now, this is what I think is tremendous, Auntie Pinki. we'll just keep going.
We really aren't related. I don't think so. We might, but, you know, we haven't done the Chamorro thing.
I'm related to some of the, I mean, if we have the flow chart and everything. There's some There's some cross section in the Venn diagram between the Salas family and the Lujan family.
Yes.
Okay, so daycare tuition covered $675 per child per year.
Per month.
Oh, per month. Okay, it says here per year, but per month. Okay.
It's per month.
$675 per month.
Per month, per child.
Yeah.
So again, using the grandma, the relative care, up to 6 children, you do the math. Even at $300 a month per child.
That's almost $4,000 a month.
Just part-time. Yeah. Because it's a slided scale. It's not $675 for everybody, for every age group. It's actually $675 like from age 0 to 3. And I do
each of which demographic has its own concerns, and, you know, obviously with supplies, and, you know, again, with health and nutrition.
Yes. So even supplies. So again, going back to Auntie Pinki and the KUAM scenario, we would arrange for an inspection with public health. They'd come to KUAM, check out the room that you've allotted for the daycare center to be, and there's funding also to help with the build out, to actually prepare and bring you up to the safety protocols that need to be in place in order for you to have a daycare facility here at KUAM.
Again, I don't have any children at the moment.
I know.
As far as I know. That was...
Just kidding.
I can't thank you enough on behalf of all Guamanians, because this is such an amazing, tremendous opportunity that you guys are making possible. I hope everybody at least goes to the website and checks...
GuamChildcare.com.
Yeah. Do a fact-finding mission, because there's going to be somebody out there, you know, again, talking about like family and people that are related. Everybody knows somebody that's in need of childcare services on our island. One thing that I do want to ask about, Pinki, so we talked about the at-work program.
Yes.
There's also a summer camp program.
So that's program 3 and 4.
Okay.
So program 3.
I can't wait to get to number 4, because 4 is awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
So 3 is the community care, and that's for any village-based programs that are already in place, or if you're a mayor or you have a business that you'd like to offer after school, or it's summer, right? Summer school programs. This program also can be used. The vouchers that you apply for can be used for after-school care, summer school programs, and same with program number 4. That is the other grant program. Now those 2 programs.
It says karate or dance class.
Yes. karate, dance, swim, all of your extracurricular that you normally send your children to. But here's the caveat. The karate instructor would still have to apply to be a CCDF provider, or at least apply for the grant program. And now this is a different website. This is GEDA's website. So, because we kind of handle it as a grant that would normally come out of GEDA. You know, we're the public finance people, right?
Yeah.
That's our main.
Now, you said CCDF. That's Community Childcare Development Grant.
Very good.
Not the karate teacher teaching CCD.
No, but you can.
Most karate instructors, most senseis don't teach escuela en Pali. But that's
No,
okay.
they don't. But if they want to receive the block funding, they would have to be CCDF certified.
Okay.
And it's quite easy to do. Same thing, you just fill out an application, turn in either your business license or your NGO if you're a nonprofit, your proof that you're a nonprofit, that you're in good standing with Rev and Tax, stuff like that. It's very minimal. It's loosened because, again, the governor has all this money,
Right.
and we want to distribute it out to the community.
Exactly. So 6 programs in this cover so many different use cases. Again, too much for us to talk about, but please, everybody, please go to the website that Pinki was referencing.
Yes.
And also the fact that it's tripled the income of people that
Yes.
qualify. The scope of Guamanians that this impacts is so broad.
It's huge.
I hope everyone will please just go there and please check it out, because again, even for the remote possibility that you're not directly in need, you're gonna know somebody that does.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Thank you, Jason. I
Yeah,
appreciate
and that's enough Maulik right there. Pass on the information. Take care of your neighbor.
Exactly.
Okay, so what is the
exactly.
website once more, Pinki?
So, again, if you want to apply for the vouchers, then you would have to go to GuamChildcare.com. If you are a provider or a grandma or a retired uncle that would like to be receive the funding, then you still go to GuamChildcare.com, but you apply as a provider.
There,
And
beautiful
there is-
website, by the way.
Yay! Yes, that's a. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Sure.
Props to Regine Biscoli and RIMS.
Oh, yeah, I heard Regine, like the former senator. You know,
Yes,
had-
Regine has her hand in this. And
I love
that's
those
why we have
avatars of the
Kiko
Carabaos.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, so tell you what, we're gonna say goodbye right now, but Pinki, but look into that camera. You want to give a shout out to any of your staff that worked so hard to put this together?
Oh, we have, because it's 6 programs, our entire GEDA team is on board. There are different people overseeing the 6 different programs. So if you're interested in particular the grant program, because it hasn't been launched yet, it'll be launched next week. You can call GEDA and ask for Tara. These are the grant programs that Tara is overseeing. So shout out to Tara. Of course, shout out to our governor and our lieutenant governor for allowing us these wonderful opportunities to help so many of our island's children.
Absolutely. So thank you to GEDA and thank you to Auntie Pinki. Ask for Auntie Pinki if you
I
call.
guess Auntie Pinki's better than Grandma, because
There
I'm
you
a
go.
granny goose. I'm so happy.
Very nice.
Yes, yes.
All right, we'll be back right after this, talking about Granny Goose and chips.
Granny goose.
Get up to the minute news